C++ program to print right-angled, right-oriented pyramid of numbers. What do we mean by the right-oriented, right-angled? First of all, if you see the structure of this program or this result, it is a right-angled, it is forming a right-angled triangle. And this is right-shifted also. So what do we need here? We need, let me draw a kind of matrix or a table here. So in order to print this one, I need what? First of all, I need a variable that will increment and print out the values. So let me take it k. Let us have it as 1, initialize it. Now when we print, this is a row. So when we go for the first row, this is the row and this is the column. For the first row, we need to have 3 tabs or 3 spaces. Tabs are very important. In this program, the only thing which is different from other programs is the tabs. So these are the tabs or spaces. So first of all, we have to print 3 tabs, 1, 2, 3, and one number, that is k, say 1. Next time, the tabs, that is the second row, we need 2 tabs and this k1 and k2. K will be incrementing every time. In third row, we ought to have only 1 tab, this is this one, and k1, k2, that is k1, k2, k3, k4, k5, k6. And finally, the fourth row, we need to have nil tab, no spaces, and from k7, k8, k9 and k10. So this is the logic. So we need to have a loop, outer loop for the row. Then we have to have first of all the tab, because this is also decrementing. So we have to have a loop for the printing of tab or spaces. Otherwise this will print just like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. So we need to have a space also in between and tabs also. Otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this will be printed. We need to have this tab to shift it here. So first of all, we will have a loop which is for row, then we will have a loop to print the tab, and then we'll have a loop to print the values in these columns. So let us see how it is done. This is the program, so we'll try to understand what is happening here. First thing is, we need to know what number of rows we need to print. So we'll ask cout, enter the number of rows. C in rows will be inputted. Say the user enters 4 rows. He wants the numbers up till 4 rows. Include IOStream using namespace, std, int main, all these, the regular thing you have to do. I'll tell you about these variables as it comes. First of all, we need to have the first loop for the rows. So this row starts from 1 and it goes up to this number of rows, which are 4 here. So if this outer loop will run for 4 times, 1 to 4. Inside this, we have a loop which is printing the tab. So we have a variable I which we declared here. Then we will have a variable which is space which we declared here. Now this is very important. Now this space is starting from I. So whatever value you have for the outer loop, it will start from here and it will go less than that number of rows. So it will go less than rows. So let me just say that it will go up to 3, because the highest number is 4, because it is less than. So it will go up to 3. So when it runs for the first time, I is 1. So this will be also 1. Space will be 1. So 1 to 3. So 3 tabs will be printed. So when this goes for the first time, 3 tabs will be printed. And now come here. Now to this loop. Now j equal to 1, it will always start from 1, and j is less than equal to I. What is I here? 1. So it will, for the first time, it will, this loop only runs for one time. So now k is what? J is and k is the variables. So let us say j equal to 1. So just put comma j also here. No need to initialize it because we have already initialized it here. Now j here. j should be less than equal to I, that is now I is 1, so this is 1. So this loop is only running for one time. So what is the value of k? We have initialized the value of k, so 1 will be printed here. And this k plus plus, so k will be 2, but after this we have c out less than this c, that means c out will be slash n. So now we come to, this is the first row. Now we are coming to the second row. C out second row. Now this loop for will go into its second iteration. In the second iteration, I will become 2. Now come here. Space equal to I, that is now it will start from 2 and go up to 3. That is, it will run only for 2 times, 2 and 3. How many tabs are printed? 2 and 3, that is, it will run for 2 times. So 2 tabs will be printed. And then it will come out. Now here, j equal to 1, it will always start from 1. And j is less than or equal to I. What is I here? 2. So now this loop will run for 2 times. And k was already 2, so 2 will be printed. K plus plus, again it will run, so this k will again be printed because this loop is going to run for 2 times. So now this will be 3. We come out, c out slash n, that is now we have come to the third row. Again this for loop will run. Now this has become 3. So now 3 space equal to I. So now this is 3. And this will only run for one time. So 3, 3, that is, it will start from 3, and because it is less than 4, so it is only running for, because 3 is 3 and 3 space is less than or equal to 4, number of rows is 4. So 3 to 4, that is only one value will be printed, one value of slash t will be printed. So only one tab will be printed. Now come here. For j equal to 1 and j less than or equal to I, so this is I is now 3. You see, this is 3. So this loop will be running for 3 times. So now k was what? Because we have already incremented the last time. This will be 3, this will be 4. Now again k plus plus running 5 with a tab. Always we will have a tab or space in between. So now 4, 5, and this will again run. So it will be 6 with a tab in between. And we come out, c out slash n. So now we'll go to the fourth iteration. Again here, now this will become 4. This has become 4. So 4 is equal to 4, so it will run one more time. Here now we have 4. And 4 is not less than or equal to 4, because number of rows is 4. 4 is not less than or equal to 4, so no tab will be printed. Now come here, 1, and now j is less than or equal to 4. So this will go up to 4. So now this loop will run 4 times. That is, now this 6, when we came out, 6 was already 7. So 7 will be printed here. Now it will run again with k plus plus, 8 with a tab. Now 9 and then 10. We come out to the next line here. But when we go here, this will become 5. Now 5 is not less than or equal to 4. So this will stop. And finally this will be printed, and this program with return 0 will be ended. So this is how this program will work. Now if you want to try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like this kind of arrangement, then you just leave this logic. You just leave this, because it will run the same way. First of all, this 1 will be printed, then 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only this code snippet you have to ignore or just take it off. This kind of arrangement will be printed. So these two are the way of printing the right or left arrangement of pyramid.